Good morning, and welcome to Daily Disciplines. Over the last 2 or 3 days, I've been actually watching the podcast myself. Yeah, you need to know it's a little strange to click on a website and there I am, and I do talk to myself. And so I've been listening back through several of our previous days in this discussion of having a better 2010. And I came across the one where we talked about the value structure of life, and I noticed a phrase that I used there that I felt, boy, I need more clarification on that. I need a little bit more emphasis on that particular one. So let me share the phrase with you that I used. I talked about our values as evidenced by where I spend my time or invest my time. Not my values simply by the verbalization of what I value in life or what I tell people I think is important, but the values that I really live by, which are evidenced by where I invest time or spend time. And so I began to look a little bit more in detail at some personal values. I certainly am not here today to tell you what you ought to have as a list of personal values. But I did begin to look at some of the things that I think about and some of the things that other people think about when they begin to write and talk about a set of personal values. I looked at one place, and as you can see from all the papers here, I found a lot of personal values. I mean, this is page after page. One place I went, I found a guy had listed 375 different personal values. Well, obviously, I'm not going to take the time to read all of those, but because of my experience, I guess mostly with the kids at Circle A in the summertime, some of you that are watching with us right now, you know that I constantly am asking you the questions, what is the most important value of your life? And though I'm not going to focus in on just the one most important value today, I'm going to suggest to you that there ought to be a list of priorities where you really know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the 10 most important values in your life. In order to do that, because most people don't think much about this specifically and deliberately, it might be of help if we just talked about a few. What are personal values? What do people consider to be the values by which they live their lives? It's interesting that many of them list them alphabetically. So here's just a few. Hey, you listen. If you hear something that strikes you as, wow, that really is important to me, then I would suggest write that down. Things such as accomplishment, accountability, accuracy, beauty, calm, peace, challenge, change, cleanliness, collaboration, commitment, communication, competence, concern for others. You see, we haven't gotten very far in the alphabet, and we've already got quite a list of things that people value as a part of their life. Elation, elegance, empathy, encouragement, endurance, energy, enjoyment, entertainment. There may be some things that I've suggested so far you think, well, that's not important to me. That's not a value by which you live your life. Then what are the values by which you are going to live the rest of your life? Both from the standpoint of that which is evidenced by where you currently spend your time and that which you really desire to invest your life in. I know we talked about it one other day, but I don't think that a value structure is written in one day. And so our daily disciplines would say, here's another day. Think about, make some notes on, prioritize some values for your life. Have a great day. We'll talk again soon.